Well, Sturgess, it's been a month since we played Aviva Premiership action back here at Sandy Park, but as players I imagine you're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. It's always nice to be back at home. Obviously, having a few of the LV games. Obviously, we had a home game there, but obviously not been here in the Premiership for a couple of weeks. And obviously had a real close fought game at the Stoop last week. But it's always nice to come back home and a local derby against Gloucester.
I was going to say Gloucester last year holds a lot of special memories for the club and for you as players. Not only was it the first ever game in the Premiership, but you've got a win out of it as well.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely seems a while back, obviously, since we played Gloucester here. First game of the season, we had a great result, so I'm sure that's in the Gloucester players' minds, and they'll want to come here and show up. So we know it's going to be a hard-fought game, and we're really looking forward to it.
Go back, rewind the clock a week ago to Harlequins. The boys put in a phenomenal effort up there, and in the end, just not quite enough, was it?
No, definitely. It's definitely marked improvement on last year, and that's what we want to do in these games this year. And obviously, to come that close, obviously we were really disappointed because we could have felt we could have got something more out of the game, and a point from it, and a good performance is something to build on for this week.
I know Rob always talks about the home factor, and that as players, though, the support you get here, you must fancy your chances every time you run on the field.
Yeah, of course. It's definitely in these Premiership games. It is massive about you want to build a reputation at home, and you want to build a kind of fortress at home. So with Sandy Park, that's what we want to do, and obviously with the fans we get here, and obviously we're looking for a bumper crowd this week, and of course it's just that derby factor as well against obviously Gloucester. So we're hoping for real good support, and that will definitely spur the boys on that extra bit.
Speaking to Rob after last week, he told you to keep your heads high. You weren't far off producing the result of the season so far.
Yeah. I think that's a key point. Obviously, when you lose a game, when you're not that far away from a result, you could be despondent and disappointed. Obviously, we are that, but you've got to pick yourself up, look at the positives, and look forward to the next. That's the beauty of when you're playing in the Premiership. Next week you've got a chance to really up your game and prove yourself. So we have that this week, and we've got definitely points to prove this week.
Monday night's A-League performance as well came through with some shining performances, and we see a few of the lads making the side this weekend because of it. There's a lot of pressure on you as players at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. You got with the A-League game now, A-League starting again, and obviously with the LV, that there's definite performances out, and it's good to see that players who are were on the sort of fringe of breaking through, and it just makes the squad having to perform that much more, and everybody's playing for their jersey, and that's only good when you've got people vying for each other's jersey. It's going to spur you on and perform that well, because if you don't, there's somebody definitely there ready to snap at that place.
A bit like ourselves, Gloucester got a similar record at the moment. They're coming into the game on the back of a defeat themselves against Sarries. They'll be wanting points, so you've got to be fired up for the game.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, the loss against Saracens last week. They've got a proud home league, winning a lot of games at home, and obviously that went last week against Saracens. So they'll be coming here, wanting to prove what they can do on their away when they're away from home. So we know what Gloucester are about. They've got great through 1 to 15. They've got brilliant players. So it's going to be a tough game, and just like I say, that derby aspect brings that little bit more spike to the game.
Cheers, mate.
No worries.